Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with a YouTube and Facebook Live update on this Thursday evening. Gotta love those Thursday evenings. I know it's a little bit probably surprising because Will worked for me in the early evening newscasts. I'm working on a special project, and so here I am. So I hope everybody is having a great Thursday evening. We made it to Friday, so that's good news. Well, almost. May as well, right? May as well say that we've made it to Friday. The weather in the meantime, every day that goes by, we're getting a little bit closer to the coolest air that we have had in a couple of months, really. The coolest air we've had since, get this, last spring. Because the last time we were as cool as we're going to be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it was early June. And of course, we were still in at least astronomical spring. Even though meteorological spring starts June 1st. So here we go. Let's get moving on this one. You can see we're going to start here with a look at live downtown Kalamazoo. Good evening to you, Jesse. Thanks for checking in from the Berg. And by the way, this is going to definitely be a shorty. That'll be my challenge because, once again, there isn't too much to talk about outside of that big chill. And so we'll get to that for sure. We do have a chance for some showers coming up here for Friday. And Saturday, it doesn't look to be great. It doesn't look to be very impressive, but there is a chance for a few scattered showers. Then something we haven't talked about in quite some time, and that is what are called instability showers. The air is going to be so cool next week that with this late August sunshine heating the atmosphere the way that it does as it's higher in the sky, more direct sunlight, it does a more efficient job of heating the surface of the earth, which then, of course, re-radiates that right back up into the atmosphere or radiates it back up into the atmosphere to warm us up. Well, once that warm up comes from the Earth's surface, that, of course, originates from the sun's rays, it encounters the cooler air that's going to be aloft. And that is going to give us a very unstable atmosphere, a lot of lift in the atmosphere. And so that means for the next few days, or the first few days of next week, we're going to be seeing these clouds building, clouds developing. So in the morning, likely fairly quiet. And then in the afternoon, we'll see some building cumulus clouds that could result in a few scattered showers. Jerry, hello to you. A great night ahead for sure. Glenn, hello. Carla, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mr. GR is in the house. Thanks for being here. So sorry about that, Jesse. I'm going to have to call out there and see if there's anything I can still do to help out. Sean, good evening from Portage. Oh, happy anniversary. Awesome. Tomorrow's your anniversary. Well, there we see hello, downtown Kalamazoo, our Peregrine Tower camera. Live shot there. Let's move on to these high temperatures. I want to sort of go over this a bit because, as you can see, if you go all the way back to August 8th, right, 12, 13 days ago, we have been predominantly in the red zone until just a few days ago. That red zone, those white dots, when they're in the red, you can see the number at the very bottom on that graph. That bottom number will tell you how much either above red and the positive numbers or below blue and the negative numbers that our max temperature was compared to what's typical for that day. And so you can see that from the 8th, right, 2 weeks ago tomorrow, all the way up until this last Monday, we were warmer than average on those high temperatures. Tuesday, we started a trend of coolness, if you will, and that's going to be around for the next several days to come. Tina, hello to you. Dwayne, in the house, are we going to have 90s again? Or I got to tell you, Dwayne, I would not close the pool. I would not close the pool. It is still August. And by the way, I mean, more often than not, I'll have to go and check my stats on this. I'll go look at the last 15 or 20 months of August over the last 20 years and see. I'm willing to bet that more often than not, we have a 90-degree day, at least one, maybe it's just one in the month of September. So I don't think we're done just yet. Now, as I look here at the sort of mid-range model that takes us through Labor Day, a couple of days past Labor Day, I would say, yeah, I think we might be done with the 90s. But Dwayne, I wouldn't close that pool down just yet. Dan, good evening to you. Hello, thanks for being here. Oh my gosh, Ken, you definitely win the distance award watching from Germany. on vacation with your wife. That is excellent, excellent. Oh man, I went to Germany on a trip 33 years ago, I think it was. I was in Munich for a little while. So I hope you're having a good time. Chris in Coopersville, yard greened up nicely. Awesome. Yeah, and the area has been dropped from the moderate drought. That's good news too. Sue, hello to you. Gwen, hello. Oh, I'm so sorry, but we'll send prayers, Jesse, your way for your grandmother. 5,000 pounds of tomatoes. You're going to have a lot of tomato sauce there and a lot of tomato paste, a lot of tomato, maybe soup, right? Whatever. Madawan in the house. Tammy, thank you so much. And Ken Sr. here. So there you see the temps. We have been predominantly in the red. Now we're headed to the blue. And look at this. When you consider that our average high is about 80. So we'll touch the red tomorrow. And then it's down the blue zone. And that blueness is going to be lasting for about 4 or 5 days. It's not just going to be one and done here. Leslie, hello to you. Enjoying the cooler weather. K&M in the house. I am so sorry. So sorry there, Kim. And I hope you're feeling better. I'm sorry, Keith and Melissa. I'm sorry, Melissa. I hope you're doing better. Pam, I hope you have a great night as well. And by the way, I was at a center today for that, but I was there for a CT, for a CAT scan. So, so sorry on that. Pam, hello. Jeanette, another chapter in your Facebook bedtime story. Thank you so much from Coldwater. I appreciate that. And hello to the goats and the pigs, Jesse. Thanks so much. Awesome. Good time in Germany, Ken. That is a fun place to be. Well, look at those temperatures, highs there as we move out. Temps right now, pretty comfy. In fact, Coldwater, whoa, already down to 61 degrees. Mid-60s, Sturgis, Three Rivers, Marshall, South Haven, Holland Way. Upper 60s, low 70s, right in the core there. Kalamazoo, Hastings, Allegan, BCGR, Muskegon, and even Fremont there. But our dew points aren't too bad. Look at that, low 60s. I got to tell you, I'm looking at our dew points here on the mid-range forecast, and we can say no more dew point drop parties because they're not going to be needed. How about this? How about next Tuesday or so? How about dew points in the low to mid 40s? So we're talking about some super dry air, and that's going to encourage that coolness, the cool weather coming in here, especially in the nighttime and early morning hours there next week. Sharon, cooler weather, bring it on. You bet. Oh, I know, Chris, you're going to enjoy the blue color for sure. Shannon, hello to you. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, I am so sorry, your fur baby Brutus. Our thoughts to you on that. And all the windows open. Hey, you are going to be able to leave them open for a while. Look at this. We're already at the 7-day. I told you it was going to be a shorty. Now, I do want to say this. Saturday, we have a chance for a shower or thunderstorm to be scattered about. It still looks rather iffy, rather sketchy. I wouldn't cancel an outdoor plan. But we do have that cool air that's going to be coming in here, and that could trigger right along that boundary, could trigger a shower or thunderstorm. What you see there on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the very cool air, especially the cool air in the mid and upper levels, will create some instability in the heating of the day. So those afternoon pop-up clouds, those big, blossoming cumulus clouds, and a few of those might have some showers. Certainly not looking at any severe weather from that. But look at those temperatures and look at those lows, upper 40s to around 50 with lots of sunshine on the way for next week and some very, very comfortable temperatures. Thank you very much, Kenny. I appreciate that. And Lily, hello to you in Battle Creek. Well, that's about it, folks. I know I've only been on for 9 minutes. That's got to be some kind of a record for me. But there just isn't much to go on here, so I'll just drop it and leave it at that. Hope everybody has a great night tonight. Listen, you know what? Wake up tomorrow with a smile, which I hope you do every day anyway. But tomorrow, an extra smile if you're a Monday through Friday worker, because it is Friday. Of course, if you're a school student, you're probably not going to wake up with a smile because it's going to be the last weekday outside of course, holidays and stuff that you're going to be, sleeping in on a weekday there for a while. Mixed bag, right? Mixed bag. Binder Park Zoo Saturday 20-mile hike on Sunday in South Haven. Pretty good for the hike, especially if you start earlier in the day. Binder Park, probably okay, but download our free weather app. Take that with you on your phone because we could have a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. It has to do with the timing of the frontal boundary that's going to be moving through. So try to give you a little bit more clarity on that tomorrow. But that's the way I would play Saturday, Binder Park. Good for you. Hey, got to get those places in like Michigan's Adventure, Binder Park, John Ball Zoo, before we get to Labor Day and they start reducing those hours and things like that. So Lily, thanks to you and good night to you as well. And Joanne, it was a pretty nice day out there, wasn't it? Teresa, hello to you. Thank you for checking in. Oh, already in Branch County, got the first week of school in the books. Already. Get it going. Here we go, right? Here we go. Can't believe it. Summer gone, school starting. As I said on the post that I put on with a beautiful sunset, by the way, in South Haven this evening. Look at all the signs. We got shorter days. We got school supplies. We got school getting ready to go. We got Halloween candy. We got cooler air coming next week. It's happening. It's happening. Mullet Champ is in the house. Todd, thanks for checking in. Appreciate it very much. Thinking about you there, Melissa, on that for sure. For sure. Girls on their own Sunday. All right. Looking decent there for you. Corey, hello to you. The DMV getting a taste of autumn. Yeah. And a brush with Aaron, right? A brush with that hurricane way out to sea. Leslie, you get to enjoy it now. And Holland Christian, first week of school under their belts too. Already going. Todd, I know I gotta hit you up. I gotta see what I can do. And even if I can't get you on the mothership there, I can definitely try to get you on our social, do something there. But I will do that. Let me know, by the way, when the contest ends. When it's getting close, something like that. 67 in Albion. Juanita, I haven't seen you in a little while. Thanks for checking in, and I appreciate your prayers very, very much. All right, everybody. We need snow. I don't know about that, Chris. All right, I'm going to check on out of here. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for being here. I will be live at 10. That's in 32 minutes on ARC Western Michigan, live in an hour 32 on the Mothership News Channel 3. If I don't see you there, don't forget, I'm on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson. I'm on YouTube, Threads, Instagram, and X, a.k.a. Twitter, at the @ symbol and Weatherman Keith. Jeff Porter here in the morning, 4:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. with updates. He's got you again at noon. I'll pick you up at 5:30, and 6 tomorrow evening. So have a good night, everybody, and I will check you out again tonight on the tube or on social or tomorrow. Have a great night, and thank you so much for being here.